What is up, YouTube? It's the Supernamic, and welcome to another segment of the Duel Factory. Today, I have a very special deck profile. It's a more for fun deck, and the idea was inspired by Zodiac Duels TV and the duelist Eric Christensen. Shout out to them because this actually is a very fun deck. This is Star Seraph Dark World. It's a deck that no one really sees anymore, Dark Worlds in general, because they're really not that great. But it is a lot of fun to play. I've tinkered around with it a little bit and changed a couple of the cards in it for the last couple of days, and this is what I've come up with, so I wanted to show you guys. So, on to the deck profile. So, we only play 2 Grapha. For those of you who played Dark World before, this is the boss monster of the deck. It's a 2700, but under gate it's 3k, and then its summoning condition is you return a face-up Dark World monster from your side of the field to the hand, and special summon it to the field, and then when it's discarded, it pops cards. Most Dark World decks play 3, but since we're playing the Star Seraph, this deck works more around making rank 4s, so this card's more used for spot removal than anything. I actually very rarely summon it. And then we play 3 Snow. This is your generic searcher of the deck. When she's discarded, you add any card with Dark World in its name to its hand, so you can add the field spell and the draw card Dark World Dealings. And then we play 3 Brow, Huntsman of Dark World. He lets you draw an additional card when he is discarded. And then I do play 1 Beige because it's a good 4 to combo off with everything, and it's good for Grapha. On to the other monsters, we do play 3 Star Seraph Scepter, and we play 3 Star Seraph Sovereignty. This is where the entire deck is vocalized around. Typically, if you open this in an instant, like a stick chair, instant fusion, or a way to do the combo, you can usually pull it off twice in turn 1 and make a really big established board. But this deck also can break depending on what you do. To complement those, we do play the 2 Summoner Monk. It just gets you to your stick chair faster, and that's what this deck wants to do. And then kind of for the text, I do play the 1 Electromagnetic Turtle, and I do play the 1 Gem Knight Garnet. Garnet, because I do play Brilliant Fusion in this deck, because I noticed that this deck kind of wants 2 normal summons, because you can open some awkward hands sometimes. And the Brilliant Fusion kind of makes a hand unawkward. And then Electromagnetic Turtle, because it's a good light target to send with a Brilliant Fusion, plus negating a battle phase for a turn turns out to be really good. And that's it for the monsters. On for the spells. For a field spell engine, we do play 3 Gates of the Dark World. Every Dark World deck plays this. You banish a Fiend-type monster from your graveyard, and then discard a Fiend to draw an additional card. All the Dark Worlds get their effects, and all Fiend-type monsters gain 300 attack, so they become real big. I do play 3 Chicken Game, because we want to see our combo pieces as fast as we possibly can. And then to complement the field spells, I do play 2 copies of Terraforming. The Gates is searchable through Snow. However, I'd rather search it through this card than use Snow. I'd rather use Snow for other cards. And then kind of for the fun aspect of the deck, I do play 3 Brilliant Fusion. Almost every deck that can play this now plays it just because I honestly think it's the best card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, it's a degenerate +2 right off the bat. And then not only that, but in tandem with this card, Instant Fusion, if you open these 2 cards in a Scepter, there's no way you should possibly lose. And then the one I do play Soul Charge. It's because with Soul Charge, you can establish really big boards with it. And I still think it's a very good card, especially in this deck. And then for the rest of the deck, we play 3 Dark World Dealings. It's the best draw card for the deck. It starts your engine, and you get pluses off of it. And then Drag Down to the Grave, because it gives you free hand knowledge of your opponent's deck. Plus, in tandem with this, if you I do sign Buying Crushes and stuff like that, you just get to see what your opponent has in hand and everything, and it's real good. And then that is the main deck. It is 40. And then on to the extra deck. The 1 Gem Knight Seraphinite for the Brilliant Fusions. And then I play 2 copies of Norton to complement the instant fusions. And then for the rank 4s that don't take 3 XYZ materials, I play 1 Abyss Dweller. It's a good generic 4 and stops the graveyard. Emerald to put my Star Seraph cards back. And I do play the 1 Castell because I think it's the best generic rank 4. And then on to the ones that take 3, I do play Evil Swarm Ouroboros. Going first, taking card out of your hand, knowing what he's playing is real big. Tellarknight Ptolemaeus because I like going into Durendal and Pleiades. And Deltaros because with Scepters you get free pops and your opponent can't respond unless they have, what's the card called? Unless they have Warning or some sort of degenerate card like that. And then what I think the best card to make is Amaterasu. What this card does during my turn, I can target one of my Banish level 4 or lower monsters and summon it to my side of the field. And during my opponent's turn, I can add a Banish level 4 or lower monster from my Banish pile back to my hand. So you get generate real degenerate pluses with this. And then to go with the 5s, the Diamond because that's more for the Ptolemaeus, the Durendal because this card's really good, and then Pleiades because this is also a very good rank 5. And then for the rank 8s, I do play 1 Zombie Stein because it is really big. And then when I was playing 3 Gartha, I was playing this. This should be a Felgrend. For those of you who actually attempt to build this deck and play it, just switch this out with the Felgrend because you're not playing 3 level 8 targets. But that is the deck profile, guys. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Like I said, the original idea did come from Eric Christensen, so I have to give credit where credit is due. But this deck is a considerably large amount of fun, I would have to say. I played at my locals a couple times, and it does on occasion brick if you don't open a discard outlet or if you open a handful of monsters. But other than that, like I said, I wouldn't take it to a serious event, but it is a lot of fun to play at a locals level. So tell me what you guys think. Always remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I should be bringing you a deck profile later today of actual speedruns I've been playing as well. And then I do have Pepe and I have Cosmo put together. I just haven't profiled it yet, but I will try to get that up there as soon as possible for you guys. This is Super Nam from The Duel Factory. Peace.